औज़ुबिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम ला इलाहा इल्ला अंता सुब्हानका इन्नी कुन्तु मिनज़-ज़ालिमीन। अस्सलाम वालेकुम class 9. Today our topic is Quaid-e-Azam role as the first Governor General of Pakistan. Quaid-e-Azam worked as Governor General of Pakistan for 13 months. He died on 11 September 1948. During this short period, he used his penetrating insight and leadership abilities and resolved important national issues that helped Pakistan stand on its feet. Read the first heading. To solve the problem. The lofty personality of Quaid-e-Azam solved the problems created after the birth of Pakistan in an excellent way. Although his health was not he was very weak and he was sick, but he utilized all his best abilities. The lofty personality of Quaid-e-Azam solved the problem created after the birth of Pakistan in an excellent way. Congress tried to create every type of problem for Pakistan, including unequal division of assets, the problem of rehabilitation of the refugees, and inhuman treatment they receive from the Hindus and Sikh, and non-communication of administrative record on time. These are all the problems which the government of Pakistan was at that time was facing, just because of the very annoyed behavior of the Congress towards the Muslim League. Capital of Pakistan. Write the heading on this point. Capital of Pakistan. Quaid-e-Azam well judged the seriousness of the circumstances and made Karachi the capital of Pakistan promptly. Temporarily, the Quaid-e-Azam made the capital of Pakistan Karachi. Advised government officials to do their duty with honesty and faithfulness. He advised the officials mean the persons present in the government offices to do their duty with honesty and faithfulness. Next point, special trains. He arranged to operate special train to shift officers from India to Pakistan. Next point, agreement with an air company. He made an agreement with an air company which made the shifting of the government officials possible. Next, administrative committee. He constituted a committee under the chairmanship of Chaudhry Muhammad Ali to improve the administrative structure. What we have read? We have read that Quaid-e-Azam made the Karachi the capital of Pakistan. He arranged special trains to shift officers from India to Pakistan. He also signed an agreement with air company to shift the officers or government officials from India to Pakistan. He constituted an administrative committee headed by Chaudhry Muhammad Ali to improve the administrative structure. Now come to the next point, civil services. He launched civil services and made Pakistan Civil Service Academy. He started accounts and foreign service. Next point, write the heading, headquarters. The general headquarters was made in order to improve the armed forces. Next one, establishment of the ordnance factory. Ordnance factories was also set up in the short period of Quaid-e-Azam's governor generalship. Now come to the next point. The topic is, the next heading is foreign policy. Quaid-e-Azam not only paid much attention towards the internal affairs but also left no stone unturned to formulate foreign policy. He established good relationship with neighboring as well as other major countries, which was included in the fundamental objectives of our foreign policy. What did Quaid-e-Azam do? He established good relationship with neighboring countries as well as other countries, which was included in the fundamental objective of our neighbor policy. What are the fundamental objectives of our foreign policy? To make good relation with neighboring as well as major countries. Pakistan got the membership of United Nations. It was due to the statesmanship of Quaid-e-Azam. Next point. Write the heading over here, education. After the establishment of Pakistan, our country was facing many challenges. It was necessary to achieve success in the field of education. Quaid-e-Azam paid special attention towards this issue. He conducted first education conference in 1947. He was of the view that the objective of the education was the moral development of the people. He wished that every citizen of Pakistan should serve the nation selflessly. He declared the education of science and technology compulsory for the young students. Quaid-e-Azam gave too much importance to the education. Education is the backbone of the future of any country. So Quaid-e-Azam paid special attention towards this issue. He conducted first education conference after the establishment of Pakistan in November 1947. He was of the view that objective of the education was the moral development of the people. He was of the view that we have to develop our child, our student morally. He wished that every student of Pakistan should serve the nation selflessly. He declared the education of science and technology compulsory for the young students. Now come to the next point. Right here the heading, a great leader. Quaid-e-Azam served Pakistan till the breath his last. Despite his broken health, he would study important files. Although the incurable and fatal disease of tuberculosis had weakened him physically, yet his determination to serve the nation was not weakened. His disease was fatal, but his determination was very, very strong. He did not let his disease come in the way of his duties. He preferred his duties over his health. It would not be exaggerated to say that Quaid-e-Azam served Pakistan at the cost of his life. So students, this is the end of this topic.